Morning. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. And without you, this doesn't work. Astral DJ, give me one word, run. I've got the melody, I'll find it. And we'll see what it has to say. Run. Don't walk, run. Today's card is the Lover's card, which has always been known as the choice. The right choice or the wrong choice? Which is it going to be? Either way, it's your choice. There it is. It has the Mercury symbol above it because it's about communication. We're still in Mercury retrograde. In fact, both Mercury cards are there. Both Gemini. So communication is massively important. Your words and how you use them are spells that you cast. Negative ones or positive ones. Be careful of your words, written or spoken. Here we go. Gossip, problems with a fire sign child, impulsive, impatient action, a reliable, generous female, the sort that if you give lemons, they'll make lemonade. She's stable financially. She's the mothering energy. Taurus cusper, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. A good friend and a reliable one. Perhaps somebody with a darker complexion, perhaps somebody in uniform. Finances, improving. Success. Don't count your chickens there. Don't gloat, it's a warning. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. It's victory after a battle. A Hermit card. That's the lockdown card. We don't really want to have to see that again. This is going with your gut. There's the snake there. There's the born 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February, year of the snake. This is someone, a student who goes on a gap year. It's somebody who finds themselves. It's not about the material in any way, shape or form. It's about going with your gut instinct and possibly walking away from everything you ever known or believed to be true. And because it's such an important journey, Spirit always say, you will not walk this journey alone. They will send you a guide, somebody in spirit or in the flesh, to walk beside you. Because if you remember the words on my page, we don't walk in front, we don't walk behind, We walk side by side as equals. And the light in your way so you do not stumble and fall. It's the Virgo card again. It's the 9 or the 27. Positive energy. Person living or past birthday, date for your diary and address. Wherever you see that 9 or 27. Positive energy. It's also health services, hospitals, etc. There could be an illness. You're not paranoid. What you suspect is true. Your suspicions are justified. There is someone here that is either doing criminal activity, blimey. So someone passed with the throat there, because I haven't got a cough, and that was horrendous. Or somebody not speaking the truth. Somebody's lying, somebody's thieving, somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. This could be a drug addict. It's somebody casting spells, possibly black magic. Never, ever. We had the Ouija board, I think, yesterday or the day before. Somebody I know who's watching is messing with the black magic. They don't know what they're doing, and it's going to come back on them. So be very, very careful. It is Gemini energy. It's negative communications. It's issues with the hands, arms, shoulders. It's siblings, siblings of your children, drug addicts. It could be anything. Medical malpractice even. So you've got to make the right choice for you. 1st or 28th is negative. 6 or 24 is positive. Siblings, again, communication. They're mentioning the 3. 3 siblings, 3, there's 3. Make the right choice. Somebody's making the right choice. If you're in doubt about what you're doing, make the right choice for you. But communication is the key. It's time to recoup your energies before the next battle, because you've won the battle but not the war. And somebody who enjoys causing rows, conflict, because it gets them the attention they want, 4 to 5 weeks, they will be brought to the knees. They wanted to win at all costs, and it will backfire because they've been disingenuous, no integrity, lies, thieving. But there will be no winners in this, because you will, if it's you that comes out in the positive, you still won't be happy because it's not something you wanted to do. It's not something you would have preferred to walk away, but they wouldn't give up this fight. They wanted to win at all costs and cut off the nose to spite the face. They wanted to be right. They don't care how it comes about. And in the process, they've brought themselves to their knees. The energy of Gemini is far too strong in this. I mean, today's card is Mercury, but we've got more and more of it, Gemini. So 6 and 24, 9 and 27, massively important positive energy, but that 1 and 28 is negative. A little clue for someone who's watching, it could be mother's finances. Just saying. Yeah. Move away from the gossip, move away from the lies. Moving on from stormy waters to calmer ones, 6 weeks. Love has left the building, so it may be a mother that's passed. there could be Pisces energy involved. Didn't plan for this, but you've got to be alert, to be aware. External influences, fire sign energy, success. Again, those born 1966. Your guide, this 9 or 27 will bring an end to this nightmare. A man of action, not could be the one that's being deceitful though. Aries energy. It goes for what he wants. There's no defending this situation, this choice. You don't need to defend it if it's the right one for you. Somebody's taking some time out and not walking away, which is probably the best course of action right now, because it's Mercury retrograde. By the 2nd of June, there'll be a different story. But right now, there's no movement. There's a pause. This is toxic. It always was, always will be. Somebody's used someone to gain something. Manipulation. Capricorn energy. 15. Toxic. Knees, bones, teeth. Material matters. Somebody keeping up with the Joneses. It has to look right from the outside. God forbid anybody should see what's really going on behind those doors. Look at it. Trapped. Don't sign anything during Mercury retrograde. Again, they will not win. Someone will be brought to their knees because of their lies and deceit. Porcupine, the flying squirrel, the seagull, the horse, the crow, the honey badger, the skunk that leaves a bad smell, and the salmon, and the lynx, all animal totems that you can look up for an extra message. The horse being like 1966, like I said, positive energy, but the flying squirrel and the honey badger are the only positives besides that. And many, many messages that Spirit give you without you even realising it, and that is one of them. I could do a full read on just one card. Those of you that know plants would see what these plants are and be able to identify them. So, for some of you, look at those plants on that card. What is that? See if you can identify what sort of plant that is, if that's your thing. Again, the plants that grow behind that, if that's your thing. See if you find meaning in the old ways. I think there's silver birch trees maybe. There's always a spiritual meaning, especially with witchcraft, on what these are used for. Maybe the bark of the tree. Even dandelions and burdock. It was all used in the old ways. Spirit constantly trying to teach us. There's also something destroyed. A rabbit, the white rabbits are the first of the month. Those born 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February. Somebody here is holding on too tightly to the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation. Greed, finances, that's what the gossip is about. Perhaps somebody is stubbornly protecting an unruly fire sign child. 4 years. And it's keeping them stuck. It's stopping them from moving on like Spirit want them to. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. getting over that. Minor surgery, perhaps, grief. And there she is again. This time, she is in the reverse. So that mother energy is unreliable, unpredictable, or there's something negative happened with the mother energy. No longer protected by the mother energy. Somebody possibly in mourning, 7 months, running out of options. They've come with the passing perhaps of the mother. They're left with nowhere to turn. But there it is, the salmon. Somebody who doesn't walk away. Again, battling all the odds so that the child can be born into a special place. Because salmon always travel upstream, which is a hard journey to spawn in the same place. Maybe that's what you're doing. Instead of picking some nice, comfortable spot to have their eggs, you're battling against all the odds to get something, to get somewhere. There's no need. This is unconditional love. Possibly Scorpio energy. Again, the dark night of the soul, not wanting to make that decision, but you have to. Which path will you take? Release and let go. Stop being so stubborn and accept things as they are. And there we have it. Neptune energy. No longer wanting to be in limbo, learning to put your boundaries in place, learning to say no, because you're just enabling people to stay the same. You have to stop this now. Whoever this criminal type person is. But also remember that you are a mirror. So what you give out is what you get back. How you treat people is how you will be treated. Come down off your cross. Stop playing the martyr, or stop letting them do it with their crisis situations, making excuses for their bad behaviour. The 4 and the 12 are negative. Well, in the reverse, they're positive because you're putting the boundaries in place and saying, it stops now. I ain't doing this again. Pisces energy. It's the guy who gave humans fire. We've said it before. They go on the merry way and have their barbecues and everything, and he's stuck there, strung up by the gods, having his liver picked out every day. Groundhog Day. If that's what you want, then stay as you are, or make the right choice and put your boundaries in place, because it won't feel good at first, but it will eventually. Especially if it's kids, you've got to put your boundaries in place. You've got to stop enabling them to stay the same. You're meant to teach them the skills so they can survive when you are no longer here. And unfortunately, some of them won't survive because you don't put your boundaries in place. Yeah, and there it is again. So Virgo is massively important. Now have a look in the astrology, see why it's so important. 18. Virgo's mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. Virgo's massively important. The number 18, it's analysis paralysis, overthinking things, putting yourself in a mental prison. If it's a person in spirit or the flesh, it's the gardener. And it is the hermit. I knew it was. So our guardian light. There it is. 9 or 27 and 18. The name Benjamin and Frank could be important. You may be anticipating trouble. being negative, manifesting a negative outcome. Why worry about what might never happen? Keep your face to the sun. Worry and organisation are key traits of the sign of Virgo. Virgo is picky and exacting. They can be insanely organised and they are very helpful to others. They tend to be critical, but usually that criticism is also applied to themselves. They are conscientious and highly intelligent. Virgo natives prefer to step back and analyse before moving ahead. Virgos are true worrywarts, and much of their worry focuses on health, possible disasters and any sudden changes which they dread. They would much prefer to return to simpler times. The sign of Virgo governs the sixth house of health, natural remedies and analysis. Diet and nutrition are also dominant themes of this Mercury-ruled sign. So it's Mercury-ruled and we're in Mercury retrograde. And we've got Mercury there and we've got Mercury with today's card. Well done, Spirit. Virgo natives make the best doctors, nurses, health workers, teachers and librarians. They are excellent writers, so not so much public speakers. They abhor bringing attention on themselves as they feel it might attract criticism, which is the toxic situation, worrying about what other people think. They have brains that buzz like bees, and this can be exhausting. Virgos are highly strung, they overthink, then plan against what might go wrong, and hate it when it does, because they're putting out that negative energy, and you are a mirror, and it will come back to you. Virgos shy away from chaos and detest disarray. This isn't unusual for Virgo natives to keep books and musical collections in alphabetical order. The everyday chaos of life causes them to fret, leaving them restless and nervous. They tend to suppress what they're feeling, which can bring on stress-related illnesses. Those born under the sign love cleanliness and have diligent hygiene habits. They fear disease and germs. If this card presents itself during a reading, look to the concerns about health, lifestyle and your job. If you're expecting things to go normally or as planned, that will not be the case. You didn't plan for this. Watch out for critical people who seem to pick at all you do, or perhaps you are now that picky person. Your mind may be beleaguered by worries, some of them health-related. Other worries may be that things have gotten out of control. This card sometimes indicates hospital doors, meaning medical tests and visits to the doctor. Alternative health approaches and a better diet may appeal to you now. Dealing with health issues, the workings of your own body, as well as those of your family or friends may factor in, but you could be beleaguered by worries that border on hypochondria. You may feel you have every disease that you read or learn about. You may begin to have symptoms with little explanation as to why they occur. You may go for medical tests, but this card does not necessarily indicate a serious illness. This card also signifies a good time to get rid of your clutter, live a cleaner life, focus on detail and doing what needs to be done. Other concerns would be your daily routine, your 9-to-5 responsibilities and mundane goings on. So some of you will be walking away from that, or even as the song says, running. Get organised will help you get where you're going. This card also suggests you need to be more reliable in your approach. Problems are not going to go away, and you must work, and they must be addressed. Virgo is a gentle sign, typically mild in nature, with a fondness for small animals as well as feelings towards the plant world. Being at one with nature, noticing the important details, being fully present in your work, so put away your mobile phone, and drawing upon the wisdom of the critical mind as well as attention to health, diet and all subjects associated with this card. Sorry about that, I don't know what it is that's pipping. Oh, it's the astrology thing. So maybe tell me about this Virgo thing. We'll see. So Virgo and Gemini, definitely, we'll see where they are in the astrology lane. You might be able to sort that one out a bit more in depth than what I will. but it's massively important. Virgo, oh, for God's sake, stop it. Yeah, it is the astrology. What's going on? Doesn't usually do that, does it? There's a lot going on, obviously. So Virgo, Gemini, Mercury, massively important. And it's Chamuel again. So Chamuel works on the pink ray, so wear pink if you can. Being blessed with this archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt. Well, there's the true love. Anger and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike and strangers, because this will create the bridge of light which the angels can move along and bring hope and peace to all. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. Your heart is filled with the flame of love. Love is all that is needed. Love conquers all. Make the right choices. 12th house, which is Pisces. Scorpio, which is transformation. What did I say about Scorpio? It could be, oh, that lady, wasn't it? The lady, Scorpio lady. And, I believe, Mercury. So, full circle, spirit, well done. 12th house is the house of prisoners, karma, karmic situations, secrets, hidden enemies. Reintegrating yourself into life. The feet, the toes, the prisons, the institutions, the return, so somebody getting out of prison, karma, family secrets, hidden enemies, reconnections, confinement, reparation for wrongs, sacrifice, surrender, institutions, and the collective unconsciousness, the stuff that is kept hidden from us globally. Very interesting. So I believe it's Scorpio in Mercury. Insightful communications, strong-minded and stubborn people, perceptions, incisive, shrewd, manipulative and suspicious. Mercury in Scorpio is governed by instinctual belief and drawn to mysteries. So your gut instinct is making you figure out what's really going on. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Spirit. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.